what's going on, everybody? Heck here, back again with the TSR show. Got my boy Smurf. Hella back. I feel like fully recovered from COVID. I feel good. How you feeling?
I feel good. Can you taste?
Nah.
Can you smell?
Nah, like, I get whiffs here and there. Like, if it wants to come back. You know what I'm saying? The anticipation is there, but you know.
You can't smell your own farts.
Nah. Can't smell my own farts. I can't smell anything. Once you said it was here, blood, I was just like, alright. I'm gonna chill.
Alright, anyways.
But I can't taste. The taste is, honestly, yeah, that's probably my off the top. Like, don't take your taste for granted. Like, the taste buds, I didn't think it would be that hard, but it really kills your appetite. And like, I don't even want to eat anything good because it kills my appetite. Like, that's, it's one of those things where I'm just like, I don't even care what I eat.
I feel you on that.
I hate that. You got one?
Yeah. So my off the top is, why do females and dudes feel the need to post 24/7 on their Snapchat and then post the same shit on your Snapchat, on your Instagram, and on your Facebook? It's like,
because they're all linked.
you would think that like one sends it to everything.
Right.
But like, you're basically like posting the picture, putting up the caption. Posting the picture, putting up the caption. Posting the picture, putting up the caption. Y'all got energy for that shit?
I feel like that takes up a lot of time.
Like, and then y'all religiously post like I can't. You got a lot of time on your hands, I guess. I don't know. I call those the lonely people. Cause think about it. If you got someone in your life or things in your life, it's like you ain't gonna, like, you know what I'm saying, like.
Well, that's why this whole social media thing is fake.
Oh,
like a lot of that shit is because like you really put down into it. I mean, yeah, if you get paid for it, cool. But like, if you're not getting paid for it,
and I'm talking about on a personal level. Like if you run a business and shit like that, that's different.
Okay.
Because that's
you're talking about like I'm posting my coffee. Then it was this is my face after my coffee.
Yeah, but like on 3 separate things.
Yeah.
4 separate, 5.
You might as well just have one and have everybody look at that one. Just follow me here. This is where I'm gonna post.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Shit. So now we're kind of nearing the NFL. I know you checked out, but we'll talk a little bit. Greg the Leg, of course, he couldn't make it again. I don't know, you know. But real quick on the Cowboys. I'll just go real quick. Number one. Okay, so I
haven't checked out on the NFL. I checked out on the Raiders.
Well, on the Raiders. Okay, so Cowboys. It's almost like they kind of got a lucky weekend because we saw Tampa go down, like shutout, which is only like the second time in Tom Brady's career when he's been shut out.
Okay.
And you had Arizona, didn't get shut out, but they got shellacked up against the Lions. The Lions got momentum early, boom, they got punched in the mouth. So, and you have Green Bay, who is, I believe, probably the best team in the NFC, but now they're starting to kind of feel some injuries.
Okay.
Key injuries. So, my question is, like, where would you, if the playoffs started today, like, how do you feel? Okay, how do you feel about each team moving into the playoffs?
Contenders?
No, just like
each contender team, because I gives a fuck about the Jags, right?
Yeah, no, like those, we feel like those are the top 4 teams in the NFC, right?
Who?
Okay, we'll go top 6. not in any order. We're just gonna name the teams. We're gonna go Cardinals, Packers.
In the NFC, right?
NFC right now. Cardinals, Packers, Cowboys, Bucks, Rams, and who would you put at 6?
Niners.
Okay, Niners. I'd probably put Niners there too. Well, that's part of the 6. So what are your thoughts on going forward? Who do you think is the contenders?
I think the Packers, the Cowboys, the Bucks, the Rams, and the Cardinals are the contenders. Those are your legitimate 5 contenders. Everything underneath that, no, I can't. They could get hot, but I can't see Santa Clara. I can't see Santa Clara, Minnesota, New Orleans, Washington, Philly, Atlanta, Seattle. Seattle's still in it, and they're 5-8.
That's what I would say.
Bye, thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, we got fans.
Yeah.
We got fans.
So, who do you think? Okay, let's break it down. What are your true thoughts about the Arizona Cardinals right now?
My thoughts have been always the same. By the way, just real quick, did you see how Kyler Murray got ragdolled?
I didn't see that. I heard about it, but I didn't see that play.
Okay, well,
I'll look it up.
I think they're soft. I think they're. If you hit them in the mouth, they don't have a second. How would you say it? A comeback. They don't have a comeback to get pressed in the mouth.
It's like,
I'll pull it up.
yeah, you can pull it up.
What you think?
I feel like with the Cardinals is they're about flash and not necessarily like muscle mixed in with the flash. They're not that strong, but also too you're starting to also see some things on the coaching side of things where, let me see. Yeah, wait, go back. I didn't see it. Damn, he's straight up.
Yeah.
And the thing with Murray is look, I've never said that he has the skill. I just don't think right now he has the ability to take him all the way.
I think he does.
And it's more so, like I said, we're not talking about skill. I think he has the skill and the talent. It's more so decision making, IQ, and then late in the game pressure. I think late game pressure really gets to him too. So that's when he works on it. I think he'll definitely excel the team. But you're also seeing things on the coaching side where it's kind of just bad decision making, especially late in the fourth quarter. Even just giving your teams a chance to win. And we'll see how they do moving forward, but they might have just kind of hit their stride early, and now this is where things start to go downhill on them.
And now we talk about the Packers. Okay, so the Packers, to me, they're the favorite, although they can be had.
Yes. Yeah, defensively.
Or well, I wouldn't say offensively, but Aaron Jones came back. Defensively, they can be had, and even on the offensive end, any team in that conference can be had. The Buccaneers, it's just the Saints. They always struggle against the Saints. The Saints have their number. I think Tom Brady has beat the Saints once since coming over to Tampa Bay.
But the thing that I saw with the Bucs though too is they have a number of injuries, and one for sure, Godwin's out. He's out for a year. We don't know really when Evans will come back.
Fournette's out. He's out for the year.
Oh, Fournette's out for the year.
IR.
So that to me, like when I think of Brady, I think of structure and game planning, right? So he also relies heavily on those kind of key players because they figured out this timing. So those kind of key things, it's kind of hard late in the season.
Yeah, I've never heard of a team. That like suffers so many injury, and they just make it to the Super Bowl. They do have Antonio Brown though, aka Mr. Fake COVID card.
Yeah.
And he could fill that Godwin role, but Godwin is a big hit.
Huge. Because, you still have old reliable and Gronk too.
Yeah.
But he's not a burner like when you have to game plan for AB and Gronk, it's not as hard. It's more of out-muscling Gronk than it is keeping up with him. Whereas AB, they more so got to keep up with him. He's a great route runner and he has some speed. So, but that'd be easy if you only got to focus on one other key guy.
Mm-hmm. And then we move down the list. We got the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm. Talk about
Cowboys right now. It appears to be that the stronghold of that team right now is the defense.
It's huge, and it's pissed me off for a long time as a Cowboys fan. Is not being able to put those two together.
Two units clicking at the same time.
Yeah, two units clicking at the same time. It's always one or the other with the Cowboys.
Or if it's both, it's the special teams.
Yeah. Like they never have like a complete team, ever. But I think that
they do have a complete team as the coaching.
Yeah, if it's not the coaching, it's the owner. Just like. But one thing I will say, in the first half, I actually really I liked what I saw in the first half. I think I think I was telling you this the other day, from a Dak perspective, I'll say this. He did play better. If you really watch at just how he played ball, he was making the right reads, looking at the defense, and his pocket presence. That was one thing. Moving in and around the pocket in the first half was he was actually really moving really good. But what was helping him is that the run game, even though it wasn't extravagant, it wasn't great, it was working. Like it was still, you were given those nice little chunk yards, those hard hits, and it opened that up. So I think that was the thing. In the second half, it seemed like they got away from what was actually starting to kind of build up steam, and they put the brakes on it and flipped the other way. Now it was just real pass heavy, no flow to that offense, running the same play multiple times, running to the same side, and in all three downs. You saw early that, like, I just feel like right now, even though we were praising him early in the season, Kellen Moore is kind of baffled right now at feeling a flow of a game. That's what I think is also happening with this.
This guy just goes on a rant.
But here's the thing. You did see the offensive line starting to play together. Now they're starting to get some continuity within the team after those injuries that they had. So, like I always say, let me see how they're playing in the last 3 games. One thing, though, they have done one thing that no other team has done. They've won 3 road games in a row. So, that they're better on the road than they are at home. That's what it tells you.
Okay, and that leads us to the Rams. Now, the Rams are currently down to the Seahawks in the third quarter, 10-9. And
Third quarter?
Third quarter, they barely just scored, yeah.
That's what's crazy about this week. They're flexing, too. Got to talk about that.
They're flexing?
The schedules.
Due to COVID or flexing teams in and out of primetime?
No, how they switched all the teams. How they said they weren't going to reschedule.
Okay, that's not flexing. That's postponing. But we'll talk about that too.
Yeah.
Like flexing is like taking a team out of primetime.
No, what? I meant postponing.
So the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
If I was to ask you right now on a neutral field, Rams and Buccaneers on a neutral field, who would win?
The Bucks.
You think the Bucks?
Brady has that. Oh, you know what? Actually, you start to factor in those injuries because I feel like the Rams are building. They're starting to kind of figure it out. They're finding themselves again.
Okay.
I think they have a good team, but the thing with their defense is just it's two-star player centric.
So on a neutral field, you put the Rams and the Cardinals. Who wins?
The Rams.
On a neutral field, you put the Rams and the Cowboys. Who wins?
I think the Cowboys.
Okay. So on a neutral field, you put the Cowboys and the... Who did I miss?
The Packers.
And the Packers. Who wins?
Until I see it, I'm gonna say the Packers.
Okay, so
They
are
always
we saying that it goes Packers, Cowboys, Rams?
I'd probably go Bucks Rams.
But you said that the Rams would beat the Bucks.
Well, I guess you would put it 3-4 then. Rams Bucks.
Okay, let's switch on over to the AFC real quick. Out of the contenders, the actual contenders, who I consider...
I think you only really have 4 teams. You have 6? Like actual contenders? I don't think I have 6.
I probably have 3.
That's what I'm saying. Just name the 4, the top 4. Or you
As it stands right now, it's Kansas City, New England, Tennessee, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, and the Chargers. And the Bills. So, here we go. We'll start. Okay, it pains me to say this, but the fucking Chiefs. We got the Patriots, although I have question marks about the offense.
It's not ready yet.
But how about those Carson Wentz Colts?
Those Colts.
How about those Carson Wentz Colts?
The thing is, their defense is really good too. Their offense is just starting to flow together in the past few weeks. They're finding their rhythm.
Are we believing in the Titans?
I think they had their stint.
I picked them to lose against the Steelers. And real quick on the Steelers. They might be on the come up. I feel like the Steelers might be on the come up. The only thing is fucking Big Ben. Big Ben's old ass. You know what I'm saying?
They need another quarterback. Who would you, right now, as far as, like, if you were to pick up a backup for that team that you think can be successful, who would it be?
Like right now?
Yeah, like, think of, like, in the offseason.
Oh, like in the offseason.
Yeah. Let's say every backup was just like who would you think?
Well, who's the best backup in the league? Put it like that.
Cooper Rush. Who else?
You got Marcus Mariota out there.
Mariota.
You got dude for the Eagles, Gardner Minshew, which I don't know why the fuck they didn't trade for Gardner Minshew, bro. You know what I'm saying? I that doesn't make no sense to me.
Well, they would have gotten him way for cheap too.
Yeah. I think it was just.
And you could have built. You could have built, and he could have been at least for, like at least that would have built the city up.
And then real quick though, I fucking hate that the Steelers traded within the conference. They traded Melvin Ingram to the Chiefs, and now he's balling out with the Chiefs. That just don't sit right with me, bro. Like trading within the conference.
What do you mean trade him within the conference? Don't trade him, you mean?
Yeah, like I don't like trading within the conference.
Oh, you don't like that?
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I mean, it's just the best deal. Well, why not?
Well, it must have been the best deal they got.
That's what I'm saying.
But still, though.
So who do you got?
Okay, so on a neutral field right now,
Yeah.
Chiefs play the Colts. Who wins?
You know what? Low key, that Chiefs defense is starting to carry that offense. I'm telling you, the Chiefs. Real quick on the Chiefs.
I don't know. The Chargers had something to say about that.
No, like the Chiefs, their offense kind of like right now it's not what it was before, but they're doing what they need to do to win games. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so in a neutral field, who wins?
I think Kansas City.
Okay, Kansas City on a neutral field against New England, who wins?
Oh, New England wins. That defense is too tough, and Bill Belichick knows exactly how to play Mahomes. We've seen it firsthand. Like Belichick could have complete bums on that defense, and he'll still make Mahomes look like amateurish.
All right, well,
But
I don't believe in anybody else, right? Because I certainly don't.
the Bengals, they're about a year away. They're a year away. The Bills, I feel like, are the more complete team, but they just they lose like those games where you're just like, what?
Mm-hmm.
And then they come back and they like just blow out the next team or keep up with a really good team. I don't know. Because just the week before, you had them going up against Tampa Bay, and they made it into a game. They were getting shut out that whole game, and then in the fourth quarter, they come back. So I feel like they have the most.
Now, I guess there's a COVID outbreak with the Kansas City Chiefs going on right now.
Excuse me.
They've got 13 players in protocol. But they played the Steelers. So this is a game for our homie Joe.
Come on, Joe. Hey, Big Ben! Let's go, Big Ben! Big Ben, I need you to be like
Hey,
old
put that
Ben.
dog away. Put that dog away. Put that dog away.
I need you to. Let's go, Big Ben. Hey, let's go, Steelers.
Let's go Steelers.
Let's go. I'm gonna watch it with my dad. Like,
Let's go. My chick won't let me watch it.
oh shit!
She's making me do the dishes.
You stupid. Oh shit!
Let's go Steelers. Let's go Steelers. Take them away from that number 1 seed, bro.
So you think? Oh, okay. Real quick. You think NFC or AFC wins the Super Bowl?
NFC.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me too. Because last year was what? AFC? No, it was still NFC. You think Bucks repeat?
No.
Too hard in this game.
Where's the Super Bowl this year?
LA.
Okay, so we know the Rams. Well,
Rams aren't that good at home. They're not great.
let's talk about the
That Jake Paul fight?
no, the moving games because people have COVID. Teams have been hit by COVID.
Okay, so in the beginning of the year, it was said that they were not going to postpone or reschedule games, right? Am I correct? Now you have COVID outbreaks. It's too late to do it. And you shouldn't have done it at all.
They're going to make teams forfeit.
Exactly. Now, because now there's some of our teams in certain games where we miss people, and it didn't get flexed out.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's when you miss star players and shit like that. Like at the end of the day, it makes a huge difference on a lot of these teams, on every team. When you have players that the team relies on to be there and not only just make plays but make an impact, and you're starting to flex it so late in the season that now we're just pissed off about, well, what about our game when we didn't have this guy or whatever. That just it's too late in the season to do it. That's my thought. Too late.
So it doesn't matter if it's too late. Even if it was week 1, it's why punish another team?
as far as like the team that got.
Why punish another team? Why punish? This is what, like, fuck the NFL when it comes to this shit. It's like, what about the fans that made plans? Oh, Saturday, Sunday, I have my room reserved. I have X, Y, and Z done.
Oh,
I gotta come back for work. I gotta, do X, Y, and Z. And here comes the NFL and moves the fucking game. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense, bro. Like, makes no sense. And yet, when was it? Last year when they made the fucking Broncos play with the fucking, wasn't it a running back or a wide receiver as a quarterback?
Yeah. And
Like,
he was lost. Huh?
Yeah.
Like that dude was like, oh shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? There was teams that like had like their whole O-line handicapped and they didn't move it. It's just it's. Now I get it if it was a playoff game, but that ain't cool, bro. It's not cool. Like it's not cool. There should not be a game being played right now.
Yeah, and then like a lot of people aren't watching, but yeah, I get what you're saying because it does put a hindrance on a lot of other people's lives and shit, and like you said, the other team.
Yeah, because like why punish another team? But anyways.
Yeah, because also speaking on that, now like the teams that play today, now they still got to play Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So that means they're gonna get back and literally fly to another. If you got to go to another away game, like for the
This
Redskins,
is like another Thursday night game for them.
Yeah, so like for the Redskins or the football team, they played tonight. By the time they get back home, and they played in Philly, they're gonna get back to Washington tomorrow, probably sleep, fly back on the plane Friday to Dallas, and have to play. Not even practice, no really no recovery.
And Cowboys get them on a short week.
Yeah. Hey, be like, hey, we ready? We ready. We might win this home. Watch us still lose that game, but I got some bullshit. Like that's how the Cowboys are. Like I think they think lower of their competition, and they go in there with this like fuck it. But then like they could be trolling too. Like
so let's move on over to the NBA real quick. So
All-Star coming up.
It ain't even close. Alright. The Brooklyn Nets are getting Kyrie Irving back for away games, bro. Hella part-time. Hella part-time. He's coming back part-time.
This dude is the laziest worker I know. Like he does. Alright, I'll come back.
Nah, bro,
like this goes back to back in the day, the whole clocking in, like at this point, the owner should just be like, all right, bro, we're gonna switch his salary up a little bit. Like I need some money back here. Like
yeah, so
would you trade him at this point?
Who?
Kyrie? Like
what's his trade value to another team?
Sixers. You think Sixers wouldn't trade for him and get Ben Simmons?
I think the Nets would love that trade. I don't think the Sixers would. Plus, I don't know what the protocols is in Philly or in Pennsylvania. It could be the same shit.
Dallas and Luka.
They're not trading Luka for him.
That's true. He loves Luka.
Like, who wants Kyrie?
Dame in Portland.
I mean, I could maybe see something like that, but like Portland is like that's like a hardcore
that's the only sports team in Oregon.
But I'm talking about like the politics, because remember, he's not vaccinated. He doesn't want to get vaccinated. He has to be playing in a city where you don't have to get vaccinated.
I don't think Portland's like that.
Bro, that's like
liberal as fuck.
It is.
Yeah,
and they're all about the vaccine.
No, they're about not vaccinating.
No, liberals are all about the vaccine.
What the fuck? What happened to like hippies back in the day? Like, weren't they liberals?
Well, apparently back in the day,
yeah,
like Democrats. You told me this, or who told me this?
Yeah.
Democrats were
Republicans.
were like, they had the Republican mindset.
Yeah, and then
And Republicans had the Democrat mindset.
yeah, that's what it was back then.
Yeah, but it's just like
It like switched.
Yeah.
It all, you know what? It goes back to Reagan.
His attempted assassination.
Just fucking I saw a lot of shit. You know, like once you go, like honestly, like once you going back into history, dog, like you really see what. Like, did you ever see that document? I'm sorry to, like, I know we're talking about Kyrie. We'll get to that later, as far as the doc shit. But I don't think anyone. Well, Florida, you could trade them to Miami.
They're not gonna. What? Who? Kyle Lowry? Hell.
Honestly, why not?
They're not gonna do that trade, bro. The one that I keep. They're not gonna do that. The one that I keep hearing about is Russell Westbrook and Kyrie swap
in LA, but
Westbrook going back with James Harden and KD, and
LeBron going back with Kyrie, or Kyrie
LeBron,
going back to LeBron.
Yeah. And street clothes. See, street clothes is hurt again.
Honestly, okay, who does Rubio play with? Didn't he play with the Grizzlies?
Rubio is on the Cavs. The number 4 seed Cavs. But anyways, okay. Nobody wants Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
But when it comes down
done.
to, I don't think he's done. I just think he's
I think he's running himself out of the league. And I think he's okay with that. I think he's accomplished what he's wanted to accomplish in his life. Sometimes people don't want to just be great. Sometimes they just want to be a champion. He's a champion. He accomplished. Like, now he has... Oh, see, the battery. Fuck.
Just keep going. Just go on.
Right? Like,
we'll end it here.
The thing is like... We're just...
No.
Oh, like you're talking about... Oh, shit.
You keep hitting that shit. Well, basically, this is what I'm saying is with him coming back, does that make the Nets the clear-cut favorite, or have the Nets been the clear-cut favorite even if he wasn't there?
I think the Nets have proven to be the clear-cut favorite even without him being there. Like, they don't really... We've never really
seen
that.
In the East or in the whole league?
No, in the East.
No, I'm talking about the whole league.
Oh, in the whole league?
And
Nah, Warriors. Warriors, the thing is, the Warriors, you're starting to see a little bit of resemblance when they started their dynasty.
So I'll read you the odds. So the Nets are favored to win with a 22% chance, almost 23% chance of winning the title. Behind them is the Warriors at a 12% chance. Behind them is the Bucks, and then the Suns, and then the Lakers and the Jazz. But right now it's clear cut Nets and Warriors as the number 1 and 2 favorites to win the title. But I think the Bucks got something to say about the Nets in the East.
The Bucks are gonna be way more physical with the Nets. This is the whole flash and muscle tactic. But I still think KD gets his. I don't think Harden is a big impact in the playoffs.
When is he ever?
That's what I'm saying. It's like you're gonna leave it up to KD, and we've seen what KD is with the 3-1 lead, and he's the guy, and what he's with the 3-1 lead, and he has a squad around him. Right now, if you put him in that situation, he's the only one guy.
Well, right now, like, KD is carrying that team, but I guess, I don't know, like, he's doing his MVP shit right now. Steph Curry's doing his MVP shit right now.
But the thing is, Tristan Thompson's coming back.
Who?
He's back.
Who?
Fucking Tristan Thompson. Thompson. And I was confident too. I was like, Tristan Thompson is coming back.
Yeah.
When you asked twice, I was like, I'm fucked up, didn't I? But you got Clay. The thing is, the Warriors are just gonna go on this fucking crazy ass run. It's fun watching the Warriors again.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, Warriors it's a delight whenever I watch them play because they don't go down like suckers. Like you see a Mark Davis Raiders team yearly, they might be competitive, but they get their ass whooped in games they lose. You never see that with the Warriors.
Yeah.
Never. They ain't no bitches.
Yeah.
Ain't no bitches.
That's what I'm saying. And the thing is, you put a KD. Would have a good game or two against the Warriors, but in a game of 7, Warriors I think beat them 5-2. Like real talk, right now. You're talking about right now.
4-2.
4-2, yeah.
5-2. What is it?
I was doing
best
7.
Out of 9?
Yeah, 7.
Best out of 9.
4-2.
Yeah. Okay, real quick. Zion Williamson. Are we sure this dude is not the certified all-star he was supposed to be?
Yeah, I think he don't.
Anthony was right.
Yeah.
He always called him fat.
He was.
And not in shape.
He's always big. And he's missed more games now than he's ever played.
Yeah.
He's just. Yeah, I think. No, but I think he still has like the skill and the impact. It's just.
Well, let me tell you. In a redraft, are you taking him or John Morant number 1?
John Morant. I'm a big John Morant fan.
John Morant is what Russell Westbrook fans think what Russell Westbrook is.
Yeah, John Morant is. He's. I like him. I'm a Morant fan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get me his jersey actually. Imagine me with a basketball jersey.
Any off the field talk you got?
Did you hear about that dude that killed his ex-wife on Facebook Live?
Yeah, tell me about it.
So that okay, there was another story like that, right?
Okay.
Where this dude got caught in Philadelphia, I believe it was. This is feelings, no facts, people. So don't even be putting this shit.
On this. No SD card.
Dog, I asked you if you had an SD. Real talk, blood. And I have 2 in that camera just in case, but you told me you had one.
What? You had 2 what?
In there, just like spares.
Anyways, keep going because it's going to die.
So this dude in Philly, he ended up getting caught by his girl cheating, obviously, and he ended up just killing her.
Oh. Persínate.
Oh my god. I didn't think that was going to be your reaction.
Have you ever tried laughing and you need a fucking burp? God damn. I was trying to laugh and burp at the same time. No, but that's funny. That's funny. Well, that's not funny. What'd you say?
And it it's fucked up. Like that's fucked up, but also too like
you were just like, and he killed her. It's like
you were so shocked. Oh my god, my stomach hurts. And the thing about it though is like damn, like you could have just broke up with her. Like you ain't got to do all that, bro. That's just like that's the whole like I wanted to have my cake and eat it too type of deal. Like that's like the definition of that. Like you took that a little too deep. Would you?
Would you what? I feel like you about to ask me, would you ever do that? Or would you what?
Yeah, like, I was about to. sorry.
Yeah, straight up. I got a whole dig.
You got any off the field?
Um,
you heard about Elon Musk having to pay $11 billion? He's gonna pay $11 billion in taxes.
Tell me about that, yeah.
Now, all right, keep talking. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, I don't really give a fuck about a rich person's life.
No. Just like the whole tax, like the whole political, the part of it.
I mean, I guess that's cool. I mean, I don't know.
All right, so they say he has a net worth of $243 billion.
That's a lot.
Okay, so
That's a lot.
let's say 245, right?
But are they taxing him on his yearly income?
No, he's probably just paying that in taxes because probably, I don't know. Okay, so
This shit's gonna die. Just real quick though, I just want to say.
okay,
that,
so I think
I heard a story. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
I heard the story about like the lady that like was a Trump supporter and like she found out that Trump is like pro-vaccine. Is he? I don't know. I heard he was, but if so, I think that's pretty funny. And shout out to all the people that are putting up. Shout out to all the people that are putting up the "I did that" stickers on the gas stations. Have you seen them?
Mm-mm.
The Joe Biden "I did that" like going like this. The stickers on the gas station when you fill up your fucking.
What does that mean?
Like I did that. I made your gas fucking spike. Your gas price.
I mean, it's always adapt and adjust. It's always been like that. They go up and down.
Nah, but it's been way, bruh. Where we stay at, I ain't never seen it this high.
Where you stay at is hella high. Dog.
Where I stay at right now, I ain't never seen it this high.
Oh.
Not where I'm from.
Yeah, but then inflation in general. Okay, one thing that I hate about this inflation shit is I hate how everything else is getting expensive, but our pay isn't rising. The shit, that's how you create a fucking recession, people. Like, understand that corporates and all that giant America. Like, the middle class are what keep the 1%ers alive, so the least you could do is lower them fucking prices and shit. God damn, like, we're already paying it in fucking gas. Like, y'all have stock in that shit. Like, damn, like, put some sales on some Macs every once in a while.
There you go.
You done?
I'm done. TSR, we out of here.
Thank you guys for joining us. Another week, another episode. I got comfy in that chair.
Yeah, I like sunk in that.
We'll see you guys next week. And Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. We'll see y'all next week. Be safe.